guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a freestyle set for you guys. So the nail tips that I'm using are these C-curved nails. They are the clear ultra thin tapered nail tips from Glitter Planet. I'll be linking that down in the description. So this is going to be an acrylic nail set, and I just wanted to show you guys all the colors. These are Modelones acrylics, and if you guys see a color that you like, I would love to do a set for you in that color. So just let me know, and I'll also post a picture on Instagram of all the colors so you can choose, and that will be linked down in the description. My Instagram, and I can also put it on the screen. So let's get into the nails. Alright, so the first color I'm going in with is 50 from Modelones, and it's this really gorgeous purple. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So for this nail, I'm going to be doing an ombre. So basically what I'm doing is I place my bead down and then I let it sit, and that way the bead can soak in the monomer and kind of get a little bit more stiff, and that makes it a lot easier to drag the acrylic down the nail. So that basically got the full end of the nail, and of course I'm just gonna have to go in with a little extra bead to fill in that little gap that is not covered. I use a size 8 brush, so it doesn't always get everything in one bead, but that's okay. I really prefer the size 8. I find I work better with it. It's always easier around the cuticles. So yeah, I know that like when you're a beginner, a lot of people start small and go bigger, but I think I'm just gonna stick to the 8 because I tried a 10 and I was like, maybe not. Anyways, now I just blended it up a little bit, and I'm just making sure everything's flat to the side, and now I'm going in with number 50, which is just a really nice nude color. I thought it went really, it kind of completely matched the color of the hand, which I didn't realize, but I just thought it was a nice little nude color. So I placed my bead down, but it was quite dry, so I just added a little bit more monomer onto my brush to get the bead a little bit more wet, and that made it a lot more flowy and really easy to get moving. So I'm just tapping that into the cuticle area, as well as making sure to get all these sides, and then I'm just dragging it down, and as you can see, it went a lot further down than I intended, so I'm just wiping off the excess at the bottom, and then I'm going to continue blending it down. Alright, so now I'm going in with a medium-sized bead, and I'm going to apply that at the top, and then with a feather-like touch, I'm going to be blending down the bottom. You can see how light I'm being to make sure it's not too opaque, but I get like a nice little blend. And then I'm just brushing it up, and that gives me a really beautiful little ombre. And of course, when you're a beginner, it's really great to work with little beads in little places that the ombre isn't opaque enough. You always should use little beads and just work at the areas that are a little bit more problematic, and then you usually get a really nice ombre out of that. Alright, first one done, and now we're going to be moving on to the pinky, and for this one I'm going to do another ombre. I'm going to be using number 2, which is this absolutely gorgeous bright pink, and I'm going to be doing the same thing as the other nail. So I'm going to place my bead down, I let it sit for a few seconds, and then I'm bringing the bead downwards towards the end of the nail tip really nicely. And as you can see, I cut out where I sit and wait, obviously, but yeah, I let it sit for like 10 seconds just to solidify a little bit, and then I go in. And then here I'm just bringing up the ombre a little bit to make it a little bit more blended, so it's not just a harsh line when I go to add my nude. I don't know, I'm losing my words. But yeah, so it's still a bit of a harsh line, but I tried. And now I'm going in with my nude bead, and I'm just going to be pushing that up a little bit, and then I'm going to be blending it down. I didn't want to blend down right away because I knew there was way too much product, and then of course if I went too low down, I'm just wiping off the excess and then continuing to smooth everything out. And of course the camera went out of focus here, so here I'm just doing my cuticle bead, making sure to get all the sides and to push everything in very neatly. And I think that's about it. I'll fix up some little patchy areas, and that will be the little ombre blend. I absolutely love this pink color. Alright, so these are the two ombre nails, and I think they turned out pretty cute. Now, for the fun part, I'm going to be doing a little marbled nail. I wanted to incorporate both colors in this whole set, so I marbled them. So basically marbling is one of the easiest things in the world. You just want to pick up your beads and make sure they're very, very wet. And then you're going to place one on top of the other and just nicely drag your brush through it. And the great part about marbling is like you really can't screw it up. I used a little bit of pink, more purple, just because I knew if the pink, if there was too much pink, it would overtake the whole entire nail. So I made sure to use purple beads mostly and just add little beads of pink. And yeah, you just run your brush through it and everything just looks perfect. And the thing is, there's no right way to do it, you know? It's really abstract, so it really was super easy. This nail literally took me 3 seconds, and I think it's probably one of my favorite nails in this whole set. It was perfect. It was so pretty, and I was really happy with it, and it was way too easy to do. Alright, so now for this finger, I'm going to be doing a smile line. So in my opinion, through all the videos I've watched, I see that you should really start underneath the cuticle. That way you can give your full concentration to doing the smile line. Because if you're doing both at once, like if you're starting at the cuticle and then doing your smile line, it's just, I feel like it's so hard to control the bead, especially if you're a beginner. So first off, I'm starting a little bit lower from the cuticle, or lower down from the cuticle, and I'm shaping my smile line to the way I want it to be. And of course it went out of focus right here, but don't worry because in like 3 seconds the focus will be back. So once I like the shape of the smile line, I'm going to be going in with my cuticle bead, and that way I can concentrate on just this part without having to worry about if my bead's gonna dry and if I'm gonna be able to shape the smile line. This way the smile line's there and I can just concentrate on my cuticle and making sure it gets all the sides and the top and it's all nice and neat. Now I'm going in with a little extra bead and I'm just thickening up the smile line, and this is just going to ensure that when I file I'll be able to get a really nice and crisp shape. So here it is before filing, and now here it is after filing, and as you can see there is some thickness in the acrylic, so I can apply my color underneath, and when I go to file afterwards you're gonna really see a nice defined smile line. So I'm going in with my purple, and I'm going to be doing this half of the nail purple and then the other half in pink. So I'm just going and applying my bead, making sure to make it level with the smile line, and I'm going to cut it straight down the middle. So I'm just adding enough product to make it thick enough, and then I will be going in with the X-Acto knife. And when I go in with the X-Acto knife, you guys are gonna see it went out of focus, of course, with my luck, but it's okay because it was like a 3-second clip right here, 3 seconds, and it's cut. And then I'm going to be going in with my pink. So I let that dry, and now I'm going in with my little pink bead, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. And I'm so excited for you guys to see this get filed because all the lines looked so good. This came out way better than I thought it would. It's not perfect, but I'm really proud of it. Alright, so here it is before filing, and now I'm just going to be going in with this drill bit from MAKARTT, and I'm going to be quiet so you guys can enjoy this because it's just too good. Okay, I'm back because do you guys see this smile line? I don't know about you guys, but this is like the best smile line I've ever done. Oh my gosh, it's just, I'm really proud of it, and I think it looks really good. Anyways, we're gonna get into clear capping. So I actually heard that if you apply monomer to the nail first, it makes the clear capping easier to just, like the clear to just glide on. So I tried that out and it was okay. Anyways, you guys can enjoy this, and I'll be back when it's done to, and it's, I'll be back when it's time to top coat. Alright, I'll be back, bye. Alright, so now that the nails are done being clear capped, I'm gonna file off camera, and now here we are ready for the top coat. So I'm just going in with my MAKARTT top coat. I just like this top coat, I just think it's nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply my top coat, and then we're gonna show the reveal shot, whatever you call them, the grand reveal, the nails when they're done, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I'm going to cure for 60 seconds, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I really hope you give me some suggestions for anything you guys want to see, any colors you guys want to see. I know I have a few recommendations that I'm working on, but yeah, head over to my Instagram. It's going to be in the description, and I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!